I think as well, like, again, James Gunn, if you're doing a
Oh my
Flashpoint
gosh.
movie, please cast Jessie Buckley. And
We
I
just had a
who
Flash movie.
cares
Like,
at
I
this point, Ethan? I'm here. I'm Jessie Buckley's agent now.
Hello and welcome to Cassette Take, where you can eject wherever you want, but please don't forget to rewind. I'm Ethan.
I'm Annmarie.
And I am back, folks! I
I'm
am
so happy you're back because man, was that hard doing reviews on my own.
Oh my gosh, but man, did you do them well, and thank you so much for holding down this cassette take shaped fort with the reels running smoothly.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you had a wonderful time too.
Yeah, it was great. Steve and I had a blast. But yeah, at the end of the day, I came back to a wonderful double feature with my good friend Annmarie. Part of that double feature, Annmarie, what were the two movies we went to go see?
We went to go see Hoppers and The Bride.
Yes. So we actually went to go see The Bride first, and then Annmarie turns to me and then immediately is like, "There's a Hopper showing at 6:15. You're getting your ticket, right?" But yes, The Bride with Maggie Gyllenhaal directing this movie,
Mhm.
and Maggie Gyllenhaal most nobly is an actress, also Jake Gyllenhaal's sister, and she's directed before, I believe, right?
Yeah, she directed a movie in 2021 called The Lost Daughter, I believe.
I'm not too familiar with it.
I'm not either. I looked it up, but after seeing this film, I think I may check it out.
To get started here, The Bride is essentially kind of like your classic. Well, there's nothing really classic Frankenstein-y about it. It's just it takes these characters of Frankenstein that like Frankenstein, his bride, and really puts like a very different twist on it all. And it takes place in 1920s, 30s
Yeah.
Chicago. It really runs all over the place. This movie runs, and gosh, trying to describe this movie without giving much away is insanely difficult. So just know it's about Frankenstein's bride and how they end up facing the world in front of them.
So, okay, listen, now, don't make fun of me, but I always thought Frankenstein's Bride was just the gender bent Frankenstein. I mentioned that in our Frankenstein Netflix review. And is it not like because the author wrote it, didn't write it?
Well, it's just, I think in the book, Mary Shelley wrote that he wanted a bride, but he never got a bride.
Oh, okay. So this is like a whole new thing.
Yeah, it was like, whenever you saw the Bride of Frankenstein and stuff, it was always, oh, like basically a what if situation,
Oh.
if that were to happen. Like, oh, hey, Dracula needs like a female version of himself. Like, or it was kind of like that, but this one kind of makes more sense, it being in the book of Frankenstein wanting to like have a bride specifically.
Okay, interesting. And because I'll be honest, had no idea. I was like, wow, I gotta go read the book now. Like this, I'm gonna say this right now. I really enjoyed this film. I thought this film was awesome. Jessie Buckley, girl, go get your Oscar. Not for this film, but for Hamnet, go get your Oscar. Christian Bale, I think is also super great in this film. I really liked it.
Yeah, Penelope P. Cruz is also in it. I
Yes.
did not know she was in this movie, and she plays a little fun role.
Yes, and also Jake Gyllenhaal's in
Mhm.
it, which is super cool because, his sister directed it. I loved it. I thought this was such a fun Bonnie and Clyde kind of film.
Yeah, Frankie and the Bride.
Frankie and the Bride.
Yeah, definitely a lot of influence from Bonnie and Clyde. If you're gonna compare it to one movie or the other, definitely Bonnie and Clyde,
Mhm.
more so than anything else. If you're looking for nods to other Frankenstein, yeah, there's plenty of them here. There's one specifically to Young Frankenstein that I think a lot of Young Frankenstein viewers will enjoy, but that's not to say that this movie is for your traditional viewer.
Mhm.
If you like, say, original Boris Karloff, Frankenstein movie, this one plays more into something else. And when you and I finished this movie, there was a movie you compared it to, that, or rather a franchise you compared it to, a two-movie franchise and probably will remain two-movie franchise,
Oh, yes.
that was like, yeah, no, that's an accurate depiction because not everyone, for many reasons, but yeah, it was also a movie that like a lot of people weren't on 100% on board with, but a lot of also other people also thought it was like, this is one of the greatest movies.
Yeah, so I looked towards Ethan. I was like, "Who directed Joker for Leo Do?" And you said Todd Phillips. I'm like, Todd Phillips wishes this was Joker too because it felt so incredibly too psychopaths falling in love. There's a musical number in it too. Jessie Buckley, again, girl, get your Oscar, but also girl, get casted in the Flashpoint movie if
Oh
you
my god.
can. Because, man, like, this felt so, I don't know, more realistic than Joker for Leo do, and just felt more grounded, and I cared a lot more, too.
Yeah, it just this movie I think is feminine rage brought to the forefront.
Yes.
That's what, and that's coming from a dude that has no right in saying that, but like that's the vibe I got from it, and I was thoroughly enjoying this movie. It definitely is one where it doesn't hold your hand, and you have to wait by the end of it to really kind of have it fully come around for an understanding of it.
Mhm.
And yeah, I Jessie Buckley, man, just wow.
Girl,
Well,
get your Oscar.
yeah, well, I mean, absolutely for Hammond. I knew she was great already. In fact, going into this movie, my only fear of like horror aspects of it, I thought like jump scare wise or anything that would really send chills down my spine would be Jessie Buckley's performance of how authentic and how powerful she can be in a role. Because in Hamnet, when there's a certain moment that happens and she's like screaming, and I'm just kind of like, I was so like horrified by that,
Mhm.
but like it felt like a horror film at that moment. Here, when you know that she's playing the bride of Frankenstein over
Yeah.
here, you're kind of expecting like, oh, especially with how the movie was marketed, you're expecting like maybe they might lean into that aspect, and they do here and there, but man, it's just she really dives into this role, and some would argue roles. I'm not gonna spoil as to what they
Mhm.
say in the beginning. There's something creative they do in the beginning that I was not expecting, so won't ruin it for you all. But yeah, she really takes advantage of this role.
You know what's so funny? I didn't realize it either during the movie. I asked you afterwards. I was like, "Wait a second." But amazing. I think also her chemistry with Christian Bale too. What a great Frankenstein. Like a
Yeah.
really well thought out Frankenstein and his story because they're kind of both on, yes, they're on this adventure together, but they both have separate stories here. And for Christian Bale to portray that character, I thought he did such a wonderful job and so believable too.
Yeah, I mean, just down to his accent and like the makeup team and the costume designers. Like it really looked like this was a Frankenstein that has survived ages, that has been like jaded down, but still looking for what he's seeking. And I really got behind it. If I were to watch Jacob Elordi and Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein and then jumped into this one, I would kind of believe that it was the same thing.
Really? Okay.
Like, I can see that connective tissue there, and you could Frankenstein these movies together in a way.
Put it all together. Yeah, that's interesting. That was gonna lead me into a question later on, but I guess I'll ask it now. If you know my thoughts on the Netflix's Frankenstein, but Ethan, which one's better in your opinion?
Wow, you're gonna put me on the spot like
I'm
that.
gonna put you on the spot like that.
Wow, man.
You could say both, I guess.
Well, okay. I think I might need more time for like to think about The Bride and let it sit with me for a bit before truly making that decision. But if you're asking me at a whim here as to which one I would pick, I'd probably say Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
Okay. Alright.
Um, because, I that one I've had time to sit with, and even after, that time, I still love it just as much as I did when I first saw it. The Bride, I have no idea what I'm gonna be thinking about it in like month or so, but
Mhm.
gosh, I love them both. I think it was a fun time.
I like The Bride way more.
Yeah, no, I could tell. I
Yes.
could tell just smidgen. It's just so funny about it because I knew you would like this movie, and you're like, "Ethan, I really gotta stop doubting you when it
I
comes to
I
movies."
really do. I doubt you every single time. I'm like, "Do we have to go see The Bride?"
Yeah, it was kind of funny because when we were texting back and forth, you're like, "Hey, let's go see Hoppers. There's a showing at blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, we could either see Hoppers or we could see The Bride." And there was like I could sense the pause across the way.
Because I don't like horror films, which can I say this too? This isn't really a horror film. Like it's not scary.
No, it has horror elements in it,
Mhm.
and my gosh, does something I gotta mention. Jessie Buckley, her horror laugh,
Girl, go get your Oscar.
her horror laugh is almost on that same level as a Vincent Price laugh. Like we're talking on the same level as Vincent Price at the end of Michael Jackson's Thriller. That's one hell of a laugh to do and like really make it convincing without being overtly comedic or like just sounding like you're trying too hard. She nails it. She nails that laugh. And honestly, I would put that as like a little thing for a Halloween decoration, like hide it in the pumpkin or something. So a little kid comes up and it's like, ah, like, and then they're like, ah.
I will say she does such a good job too of switching accents. She'll be saying something in like American accent and then switch to a British accent and switch back. And I was like, wow, this is crazy
And
good.
there is a reason for that. It's not like
There's a
Carrie
reason.
Fisher in A New Hope.
Yes, it's for a good reason, not a bad reason. That's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's nothing like that, but again, it's that thing at the very beginning. We will not spoil it for you
No.
here. I know that there are some people that have seen the movie already on different podcasts that have done that, and I'm like, "Why? Why would you do that?" But we will not do that here.
It's great, but I think as well, like again, James Gunn, if you're doing a
Oh my
Flashpoint
gosh.
movie, please cast Jessie Buckley. And
We
I
just had a
who
Flash movie.
cares
Like,
at this point, Ethan? I'm here. I'm Jessie Buckley's agent now.
oh my
By the way,
gosh.
super smart to have this movie come out during Oscar season. I'm just saying, but
Yeah. The thing that's interesting though is you and I both really enjoyed this movie. It's
Mhm.
at a 59% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I'm confused. Can I say that?
I can understand people not getting on board, gosh, how do I say this without spoiling anything? With how a certain aspect in the beginning is utilized throughout the film.
Mm.
Maybe that's something they couldn't get on board with. But there's also aspects of it where it really leans into, like you were saying, the folie à deux
Mhm.
stuff. But here, and you know what I think of Joker folie à deux.
Oh
It's
yeah.
it's a movie that I'm on the side where it's like if you were to make a Joker 2, this is exactly the movie you would make, and it was very well made for what you were trying to make. And here, I think it really leans into the aspects of what this movie is supposed to be. And
Mhm.
if you're not on board with it, like after that first intro, you're not gonna have a good time.
That's just so surprising to me because I didn't see a trailer for The Bride. That's one that I just didn't really look out for. And so, was the trailer different from the movie?
I would say the vibes are very similar, except for one aspect.
Okay,
And
so
that aspect is the beginning thing.
then I understand. Yeah, I'm surprised how low it is because I really like this movie. Like I had a really fun time with it. I thought it was funny and emotional at certain points. Again, the performances are just so standout-ish and something that I think is great. And as well, like it made me be like, wow, I gotta go see more of Gyllenhaal's movies. She did amazing directing. There's a couple of shots that are super cool and it had the camera tilted and yeah, I'm just really shocked by that.
Now, going off of Maggie Gyllenhaal's directing here, how do you think she handled the chemistry and the dynamics and the camera work with a lot of the scenes with Jessie Buckley and Christian Bale?
I think she did good. I think I don't know how much she's directed. We know she's done that other movie in 2021. So if this is kind of her second or third time, of course, I think there's more that you could have done with the camera work and movement and everything. But for a beginner director, again, not 100% sure if that's true, but I thought she did a fantastic job.
Yeah, no.
And she wrote it, right? I think
Yes,
she wrote
this
it
is an
too.
auteur piece.
Yeah.
Classic thing to do. She also put herself in the movie. I saw her like do a little cameo.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh yeah, 100% she did. Like, and if it's not her, she got a lookalike in her own
Like,
movie.
someone's walking around
I'm
as
like,
you.
yeah, that's Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Someone
100%.
hopped into another body.
That's a different movie,
Oh,
Annmarie.
sorry, different review.
Her direction, I think, is brilliant throughout this movie. It's, all the actors and actresses involved, the cast just really had great chemistry with each other. The set design, I think, was brilliant.
Mhm.
The cinematography, it's not some of the best cinematography I've ever seen, but like it's still lining up with exactly what this movie needs to get across, and I think it's brilliant in doing so. The score is very interesting with how they go about it, like how they blend certain elements of different eras together,
Mhm.
and just again with what this movie is trying to get across in a very renegade fashion. I think it really works with what they're going for. So this movie surprised me, but I was expecting it to be good. I wasn't expecting it to be as great as it was, and man, I'd actually see it again. I'd 100% jump back in that theater and watch it again.
Yeah, this is one of the ones where, again, I completely disagree with the critics here. I think this is a absolutely great movie, and yeah, I'm really surprised by that low of a rating, and so I guess maybe the beginning for sure, but again, like I feel like it picked up. Like I only have one complaint. I feel like it's 2 hours, but in the middle it kind of drags. But that's with a lot of movies. In the middle, it kind of drags.
I don't know. I personally didn't think it dragged at
Mm.
all, to be honest. But keep in mind with 59% for critics, that still means a majority of them liked it.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
we'll see if that number changes as time goes on. But we both know that we liked it, and we gotta give it
Mhm.
our own numbers. So
Yes.
Annmarie, out of 10 smudges on the sides of your face, what would you give this out of 10?
Like Joker and Flashpoint, which Jessie Buckley should be.
Let it
Okay.
go. Let it go.
You know what? Ooh, man. I you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I really like this
Is
movie.
this your first 10 out of 10?
No, I swear was my first 10 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
But this is my second 10 out of 10. Again, I can't believe I'm giving a movie so early on in the year 10 out of 10, but that's what I'm going to do for this movie. I really enjoyed it. I would love to go see it again. I think Jessie Buckley's performance is absolutely outstanding. Her chemistry with Christian Bale as well. Again, Maggie Gyllenhaal, I'm going to go watch more of your films because you're a fan. I'm a fan now. Like you got a new group member basically.
You got your girl.
You got your girl, and so I really did enjoy this film.
Wow. I wasn't expecting you to really enjoy it as much. I knew you would like it just, because I felt like there were a lot of stars lining up for you.
Mhm.
I'm like, you know what? We gotta go see this one, whether she likes it or not. Like, eat your vegetables.
Basically.
So, no, it makes me so happy that you like it. I mean, it always makes me happy when people love a movie, but one where you know that they're gonna like it and they don't know it yet. I'm teetering between a 9 and a 10.
Do it. Just do it.
Gosh, I mean, I love this movie quite a bit, but do I you know what? Because of the audaciousness and, like, I think that's something that film needs more often is audaciousness, the classic renegade style, and just really leaning into it. Absolutely, I gotta give it a 10 out of 10.
Let's go.
So, it's I thought there was maybe something in there that I'm like, "Oh, I don't know," but maybe I'll see it again and kind of like reverse course. But as it stands right now, I'm running on a great high from this movie. I think Jessie Buckley's performance is astounding as always. Christian Bale, the costume designers, the score, the makeup, every aspect of this movie, from Maggie Gyllenhaal helming it, especially, just is such a piece de resistance, and I am absolutely here for it. It is a mess of different things, but like the great kind of mess you want to see in a Frankenstein movie, and especially in a Bride of Frankenstein movie, or in this case, just The Bride.
The Bride.
And I'm here for it. You're here for it. So I gotta give it a 10 out of 10.
Man, the critics said 59%. Here we are.
Yeah, but guys, The Bride, Maggie Gyllenhaal's auteur piece that is now in the theaters along with Hoppers. We want to know what you guys think about, so definitely let us know your takes on our tapes in those comments down below. And with that, Annmarie, I think that about does it for us here.
It's time to wrap it.
All right, guys, so thank you for joining us on this episode of Cassette Take. We hope you haven't ejected thus far into the podcast, but whether you have or haven't, please don't forget to rewind and don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all the classic YouTube vernacular you will never let leave your mind. And we hope to see you on the next one. I've been Ethan.
I'm Annmarie.
And we're alive! We're the bride! With the exclamation point.